Wrong. They keep setting me back. You know how labels do. They ain't had nothing to do with that. Y'all did that. That's how the labels do, you know. Now they keep setting me back. You know how labels do. They got money, you know. They keep setting me back, you know. Hoping I run out of money chasing my money. That's what they do, you know. But I'm a hustler, bro. I ain't close. I ain't close to running out. I'ma fight them, bro. You know. But when you had the Drake record, they all on your nutsack. Made you betray me. Saw Drake on the song and made you betray me. Now you can't make that hit no more. Now they saying F you. They saying F you now. Put us against each other. Made you cut through me, bro. Now they saying F you, bro. Made y'all forge my signature, bro. Yeah, bro, like, I'm suing them for 10 million. And they took big money from B-Bread, another company too, without my knowledge. But B-Bread on our side though, B-Bread gonna come to court and let them know they did it to them too, bro. Like, they been playing games. My signature, bro. This is not my signature.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. And if you follow Boosie online, you probably seen at least once in the last couple months where he spoke on the situation with Young Blue, his brother at Empire Records, where Boosie says that his brother forged his signature, took Young Blue to Empire, who was supposed to be his artist, and got a deal and cut him out of the money. We seen this go online a while back, but as of late, Boosie been speaking on it real heavy, showing the signature up, just like he did in the live I just put there to show y'all kind of where it's at now today, where he's saying, hey, man, they going back and forth. The label saying that they ain't got nothing to do with it. It's on his brother and Young Blue and everything like that. They owe other people money. And Boosie is saying, hey, he want what he is owed. And I had never heard anything from his brother or saw him before. I might have seen him online a while back one time when they was all good, but it made all the Instagram blogs today. And his brother has spoke on the situation and said this. Imagine how much money Boosie is missing out on by choosing to constantly go on shit like Vlad TV and not doing right by people with the vision, talent, and professionalism that can create something for his audience. Structure a partnership with dope production company. Compensate all parties involved respectively and be Boosie. Y'all tell him to call me. It's not too late yet. I still don't know why he tripping. With this caption, he posted a picture of Cameron and Mace securing a deal with a talk show. It is what it is. Guess showing like, hey, we can be unified and work together and turn the bag up even more. And he got Raw Wave, call your friends in the background. Basically saying, let's get on the phone. I'm pretty sure he might have reached out to Boosie, but Boosie is not talking to him. He's firm on, hey, bro, you forged my signature and I can't rock with you no more. I can't trust you. His brother has not had the opportunity to go on a platform and tell his side of it. I haven't seen him go live on Instagram about it. I don't know what's what, but Boosie is firm on you forged my signature. Now, his brother did say something about Boosie going on Vlad, and I'm guessing he's saying, hey, bro, you doing too much talking. They could be rubbing, doing business the wrong way. Like you rather do the quick hustle, maybe. I don't know what that meant. Why he brought Vlad up. I guess he's saying going in them interviews talking about stuff is not helping, it's hurting. But I'm not in a mix. I only can see what they put online. His brother talked about, hey, he might go sit down and talk to somebody about it. But we shall see, man. Tell me what y'all think. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.
Is that the clip?
Yeah, I think that the audio game, but so Boosie, they fucking did a fucking deal for 5 million. They forged Boosie's signature. And now Boosie he won $10 million. He's suing for $10 million for the backstabbing and some more shit, gang. What y'all think about this shit?
I was. Is it
Yo,
me or was he in the
can y'all
Matrix?
hear me? I got
Yeah,
a
I can
red
hear you.
bar.
I just didn't want to speak. If okay, so you were in the Matrix. Yeah, that's crazy. So I think I didn't know that Boosie's brother was in it. I knew that the artist did something and a signature was forged, but it makes more sense now. So Boosie's brother is a partner in his management company or like his business or whatever.
Yeah. That's a fact.
So that when I kept saying if it was a forgery, Boosie don't have nothing to worry about because it's fake. That makes more sense now. So did the brother sign his name, forging the contracts without Boosie's permission, or did the brother sign Boosie's name?
They signed Boosie's name without his permission, type shit. They forged it.
It makes more sense, a little bit more sense, but not because I was just wondering like how it just seems like a no brainer to me. If somebody forged your signature, you just take the steps to prove that. So, but
Wait,
he
brother was his business partner. He probably has like enough say to get that signature. It
that's
wasn't
what I'm
like
saying.
unless it
Probably like a
was actually
co-owner or something.
Boosie's. Yeah, was it actual Boosie's signature or was it like the company's signature
Boosie was in
type shit?
jail when it happened.
So yeah,
The
that
And all
makes
that.
more
Boosie
sense.
So it
signature.
makes more sense. So why is Boosie? Should be just chilling back, trying to collect this shit. Why you keep going on and trying to bring? He just be being too loud about it. Go get your money. Be quiet about it.
That's Boosie. He can't do that.
Y'all know
Young
Boosie got
Blue
That's
caught.
ass
what
blew
I feel
up.
like something weird.
That's why Young Blue blew up, and he can't get a piece of that pie because what they originally the brother signed the deal for originally, the way it was structured, definitely they got money. But when you look at Young Blue now and what he started doing as far as when he started producing beats and all that, shit, that was chump change. Boosie don't like that shit.
Boosie said, I felt betrayed.
Yeah, that's crazy. He had like power of attorney type shit, and it sounded like he just made a decision without him. But the way they promote it is like, oh, he forged it. He wrote my name, and I'm like, bro, then that's charges against your brother, criminal charges actually, not just
He
suing
just didn't.
somebody.
He just didn't agree with the decision.
That's what I thank you. Now it makes sense. So I appreciate this update.
Hey, if he had power of attorney, though, wouldn't he have put his own signature?
Absolutely, and would have had the right to do it, but Boosie could still kick and scream that you could have told me. But that's why you got to be careful with that power of attorney. You can give it to family, friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, or a lawyer, and they can do what they want without an updated consent from you. But I'm not saying he had it. I'm saying it makes more sense that he has some sort of partnership into the business because just forging somebody's name wasn't enough to for me to not be calm, cool, collected, and just to have it reversed. But now it makes sense that it might be a little bit more complicated. Like it wasn't a name forgery. It was just like he didn't have permission from Bootsy. But what if he didn't need permission?
Y'all do know this been going on for years,
He
right? So
definitely
like,
forged his
if it
name.
was
Yeah.
just open and shut, it wouldn't been going on for years. Keep that in mind too.
And if it was a forged signature, it wouldn't be going on for years because that's open and shut. So it's kind of like it sounds more like a permission thing.
But what better way
But
to get
permission to
get
write the
back than to cause so much drama and put so many narratives out on an artist? You, you know what I'm saying? This case been going on for a minute. You know what I'm saying? For years. Now all of a sudden it's waking back up. Boost is keeping it in the algorithms and stuff. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I think it's more to it than just, oh, my signature was forged or whatever.
Mm.
He is definitely, something behind it.
So I'm kind of confused. Somebody update me. It's the brother that's saying stop doing so many interviews, or Boosie?
Boosie brother.
He the one that allegedly forged the shit. So that's weird. Like I ain't got to shut up. Like he the one that did it. So he did something and wants somebody to stop talking about.
I had pulled a case. I just ain't never really took the time to break it down. I might do it soon. So I'll let y'all know. 'Cause I can't remember all the details. I remember when it first happened, before Blue even blew up like that. So I'm vaguely remember pieces, but I actually got the paperwork. I just got to look through it.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious though. This clip or this information kind of made me curious because before I really didn't get it. But it sounds like, I mean, it's kind of like fraud. That's what I'm saying. Like it's confusing. It wasn't just like immoral, but it just depends on the paperwork, because if he had the right, or if he had certain permissions legally, Boosie can be mad all day long, and that's why it's just being dragged in court and dragged in court and dragged and dragged and dragged. But if he had permissions, what the court gonna do? If it's not a clause in the contract that say I have to give the executive okay, for a decision to be made, if that wasn't in that boy's contract, um, or that man, whatever, and his brother didn't have any type of stipulation around his partnership, Boots can't do nothing. If they did that while he was incarcerated, it could be immoral, but that's civil court. That's not. I mean, that I don't know. It's confusing.
Can't forge nobody name though.
That was it the forge of the name or the permission? Because that's what's kind of confusing.
They forged boosters, so that's the cold part. If dude would have put his own signature or something, then I would look at it different. But he forged Boosie's signature, so even if he had power of attorney, he would have put his own signature. The fact that he forged Boosie's signature and Boosie acting like he wasn't cool with it at all, that's the issue. He did, like the nigga forged his signature. Can't nobody else write my motherfucking signature. I don't care if
Well,
they got permit,
I
huh?
don't. I was just gonna say I had permission to use signatures at our law firm to send stuff off. Um, so you can, like, our business. We had, you have a stamp,
It's power
and
of
then
attorney
I.
That's
though.
a stamp. That's
Oh,
Power.
okay. I was gonna say I had permission to do that,
Yeah,
but I ain't never do no fuck shit.
a stamp and a
that's a
John
stamp
Hancock is two
too though.
different
No,
things,
no, no.
man.
I'm saying both, Jo. I had permission for the company stamp, and our lead attorney, like, I could sign things for Lee Merritt with his signature.
Oh, got you,
I had
But
the
got you.
right
that's
to do
because
that.
he
Yeah.
knew. Yeah, he knew that though.
But I'm saying, what if Boosie had that kind of setup and his brother just kind of abused it?
Then Boosie got a problem for
Right.
sure.
That's what it sounds like, but it's
That's
still
actually
sticky.
what it sound like. He
Yeah, it's
abused
that's
that power.
sticky. Cause
My
it's not.
sister
It's
got
like
that same power, but I gotta okay everything she do,
that's
either
true.
verbally or with a text.
But you have to have that in writing that you got that executive order thing. What if it's not in writing that, you know what I'm saying? Because they do leave space to for information to be implemented in power of attorney. There's like a script, or what do they call it? A template in the power of attorney, and then you get to implement things. And so if you don't implement that, which is dumb. It's not really smart. But if you don't implement that, that person doesn't need your permission. And also because Boosie was incarcerated, that means that, somebody sick, incarcerated, fucking in a coma, stuff like that. That's where it gets tricky. Like, so I would have to see like the paperwork, because it just sounds crazy. But I don't. It doesn't sound like Boosie got a strong case, especially if they dragging it out for all these years. But
All right, gang, we about to keep it pushing. Shout out to Mickey Truth. We got this breaking news. Polo G, his house currently got raided by the U.S. Marshals. We about to get into it though, gang. Whoa, whoa.
Cheer det room. Hayır. Neyse. Onun ses var aslında.
Yeah, so that clip was Polo G getting arrested and the cops bringing him out of the house with a few other individuals.
Right now it's not clear if he got arrested. He was detained though. Just if I don't know if he got arrested yet. It's still they said they was looking for like four people, but they haven't named if he's one of them yet.
Well, he's
Said
under
like his
investigation or something, guy.
it just showed his brother house got raided too.
Why did it sound like they was at a mosque or something?
That was the speaker, that loudspeaker.
They had them people surrounding that man's house.
But yeah, they just said he was detained. They cleared out the whole house, so um they do say it's reports of four people associated with robberies. TMZ is stating they haven't been booked yet, so like the names of who those four people are not out yet.
Does it say why? I think I missed that. What happened? Why were
Robbery.
they detained? Oh,
Now,
that's a
what
serious.
is there now? The association to that address or to Polo G hasn't been released yet, but they do reference four people wanted for robbery.
And he got caught up in it. That is crazy.
Guilty by association.
Yeah, still development story. That's all that's out right now, but it is buzzing all over. I was
Was
like, look
this in
at Polo
Chicago?
G. No, it's in Los Angeles.
Oh, in LA.
Hmm.
That's crazy. I hope it wasn't them Gucci stores or whatever. Mm. There's a lot of shit going on in LA, man. They running out of stores with shit. So
Yeah, I'm curious though. What association with Polo G is it though? I am curious to find out.
right, because it mean like okay, this is gonna sound stupid, but the robbery already happened, and they done got some kind of details that pointed to them to go pick them up after the fact. So now I'm just thinking about who been robbed or what went down in L.A. This could have been any time though. They be pulling up. Oh shit, it could have been a year ago.
Yeah, this could be multiple
Yeah.
robberies too, or multiple separate events that led them. But Polo G, he ain't been in the media like that. Like he ain't known for being out there like that. So
It's like whatever got robbed, they had to have been looking for it because they raid the house or have a search warrant or did they just arrest him?
Nah, they definitely got a search warrant according to TMZ.
See what I'm saying? So they might be they were probably looking for something at the same time. So and then the representative I just read that was asking for they what did he say with tact and transparency. Mm. That's weird. Now I'm being nosy because it's like, what were they looking
I'm
for?
telling you, so motherfucker, let me tell you, it be the smallest thing. I be like, that don't make sense. What's going on with that?
given his status, I can't see him being involved in no robberies or nothing. Maybe they might hit him with some receiving stolen property or some shit like that if he was in possession of the stuff after. But I
Now,
don't know. We'll see. I can't see him being a part of no robberies and shit.
I hope
now,
that would be so
let's see.
stupid.
Okay, so he had the firearm thing in 2021, but I don't think they would have waited this long if they found anything from any of his guns tied to anything unless those cases just came up. But that would be crazy to be involved in something with a concealed registered gun. Now I'm just like fishing, but he did have a gun charge in LA too. Got arrested for a few gun charges. Now robbery. They could go together, robbery and gun charges. The math might be mathing.
Yeah, possession of firearm. What in the while committing a robbery or some shit like that.
They always raiding this house. They say the same thing about the the concealed thing. Yeah, that's interesting. Mickey, you got a lot of work to do.
Mm-mm.
Okay, say get somebody else to do it.
What you for, Moco?
Uh-uh.
Go ahead, girl.
I am here for diversity.
What's better than to diversify,
Okay.
diversify, getting the facts on it. You matter of fact, you take that one.
Okay.
That's your assignment.
I just didn't do criminal law, so it's just like, all right.
Comprehension
But
of
I'm
law is comprehension of law. Just got to
I
tweak,
know.
You got it. Honestly, I will tell you this. When I heard you the other night, when I was so fucking
I
tired
know
and you
you
got to
sound so
talking to,
proud.
yeah, so definitely, I trust that you would do me well.
I just don't. I try not to make up shit. That's why I get cussed out so much because I don't involve how I feel. I just stick to the words, and they be coming out like cold. But I'm gonna look into it because now I'm wondering if those gun charges or them fucking with him about his guns got anything to do with this whole robbery thing now and how long it's been going on. I'm slightly curious.
Yeah.
Not
Oh, matter of
Moco
fact, let me get
Truth
this other
loading.
clip that go with that. Hold on,
Or could it be the
too.
people that surround him, his partners,
True,
and something like that?
absolutely.
Dang, who
They might
posted that
wasn't getting
shit?
paid right.
I think it was 16. Was it him? All right, hold on. I'm about to send this because his brother recorded. I guess he was in the house too. So hold on.
Thought I heard my doppelganger was happening true.
KO was popping.
I'm like, that is not me talking. What the fuck?
It's a short clip of his brother recording from the window.
Oh, what happened?
I was waiting on Nani. I don't know. Hold on. I think my
Has got to go down as one of the worst first days of school ever. You're under arrest. Please don't do this. It's too late. No, please, please, please. I can't do this, please. Third grade teacher Kimberly Coates was arrested after cops were notified of a teacher acting weird and maybe intoxicated. The 53-year-old was called into a meeting with a police officer, the school district superintendent, and the principal.
Did you drink something while you were here at school?
Not while I was at school
When did you drink something?
last night. The teacher agreed to a breathalyzer test. Are you going to blow double zeros? This has got to go down as one of the worst first days of school ever. I don't know. You should know. If you hadn't drank anything, you should blow zeros. Makes me think that you are not going to. Now, the test. Take a big deep breath. Blow, 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 blow. All right, stop. Good job. You gonna tell me the truth? How much you had to drink? I drank last night. You haven't had anything to drink today? Not since, well, so 3 a.m.
We think that you drank today. Not 3 a.m. We think that you've drank since you've been at school.
Okay, I drank on the way to work. Then the superintendent goes to the teacher's classroom and returns with a plastic cup.
Okay, no more games, right?
Yeah.
What is in that?
My juice? I don't know. You should know. If you hadn't drank anything, you should blow zeros. Makes me think that you are not going to. Now the test.
Take a big deep breath. Gonna try again. That there is wine.
That's when Kimberly Coates was placed under arrest by police in Perkins, Oklahoma.
Put your hands behind your back.
The charge, public intoxication. Not the way you want to start the school year.
You're under arrest.
Please don't do this.
Yeah, that was the end of that one.
Yeah,
She said
so
she drank on the way to school. She's like, okay, I drank on the way to school. What? That means you was drinking and driving on the way to come teach some kids. She done
Changed like
fucked
15
herself.
times. She was definitely drinking in that classroom because at first she said she hadn't been drinking until the night before, and then it changed to 3 a.m. and then it changed to driving on the way to work drinking, and then they found the cup in her classroom. So
Oh, she was pulled up in the class. She had a double
bro,
cup in the class. That's wild.
yeah,
that's what fucked her.
they said it was wine in the classroom. The cop said it was wine.
That's where she fucked up at. Because if she had a drink that night or a drink on the way, as fucked up as it sounds, they couldn't do shit to her. But you can't possess alcohol, consume or sell it in public at or adjacent to a schoolhouse. So they
She
bullied
in
her
a
into
school
saying what they wanted
classroom.
her to say. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's wild. What she thought she was. That shit crazy.
That was bold. Like, she needed therapy. She needs some help. Because,
Must have
like,
been
if
doing
she
that
didn't
for
even think that
years.
through.
Somebody must have snitched on her. She must have been doing that, been comfortable doing that for years.
Did it say what
Somebody
grade
probably told.
Yo, it was
she
a it
teaching?
was a it was a student. Apparently, a student called the people on her, and that's
He
how that
was
all came about.
mad.
The student said that she was acting funny and erratic in class.
Damn, fuck that kid. I'm gonna keep her.
It was third grade.
Oh, snitch ass. I don't give a fuck.
Damn, a third
So
Snitch,
grader
snitch.
a
even knew it.
third grader
That's
noticed
how you
that.
know she was toe up. A third
Hey,
grader.
them
What
niggas
if their
must have had a
parents
test
drink?
that day.
How they know
He
what?
said they must have
Yeah,
had a
man.
test.
Don't be testing on the first day of school. Come on.
Wait, was they worried about her well being or something or what? Like what with the kid? She was acting crazy. What do you say?
Nah, he like this shit. It's the first day of school, bitch. Dude, you acting too crazy. Dude.
Yeah, no, somebody had knew. Somebody had snitched, man. Little kid, he already knew she was drinking. Third grade, how you know?
I'm
She
looking at
probably was
pictures of
like, let
her.
me get fucked up before I go deal with these third graders so I can feel good.
That's a fact.
For real.
Looking at these pictures on Google, I would bet $2 she do more than alcohol. She got like meth vibes, but I ain't trying to be like derogatory or whatever. Just looking at her face, and it's a lot of pictures where it's just sunk in and shit like that. So she may need some help, man. This is a cold one.
Yeah, the nose nachos.
I have to do for right now.
That's just sad though. She got bags. She didn't look prepared. I mean, honestly, if I walked into my kid's class, because I'm not just looking at the mug shot, looking at the video and everything. If I walked into my kid's class and she was teaching it, I wouldn't want my kid in that class because she looked like she got low vibrations. And it's just like everybody shouldn't be able to teach kids.
Yeah,
I'm
that
picky
part.
like that. Cause it's like, how you gonna teach my kids and it look like you do meth when you get off? Like, I'm not that busy to send my kid to a school where the teachers don't look like upstanding motherfucking citizens who care about life. That's
Yeah,
crazy. I just
Fact,
can't do
it's
that.
facts.
certain vibes you get in the morning too, especially bringing your kid to school and shit. Running into the teacher. It's certain vibes that you can get knowing. So she probably gave off exactly that. Some druggy vibes.
Yeah, I'm picky like that. That should have pissed me off.
Yeah, you could
And then
just
you
look
can't
at
really
her,
say nothing.
Moko. I think you said it right. You could just look at her. You could tell she's an alcoholic and has been for a long time.
Yeah, or meth or some shit.
something. Yeah.
And then just imagine as a parent, you so busy and you just trying to do the right thing, and you sending your kids to school with motherfuckers who like struggling in life mentally, energetically, and just you wouldn't let them hang around your kids if they didn't work at that school. So I'm just picky like that. If I wouldn't fuck with you in real life and trust you around my kids in my house, you can't fuck with them at no school. I don't play with my kids like that.
She probably had a student in her class where the parent seen how she was looking and was like, if she get the tripping, you better go tell the people. And that's what happened.
Them kids be watching YouTube. They know what's up. Like, mom, she look like the meth people. I ain't
Not
gonna
a
hold you.
third grader though. I ain't gonna lie. Third grader.
That's like 8, 9 years old. What is that? Like eighth grade? I mean, eighth grade. An 8 year old, 7, 8. Yeah,
Third
they
grade,
ain't.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
like
8 years
eight.
old,
They ain't.
7, 8,
Yeah, they not that.
9.
Like that ain't Kool-Aid in her cup.
She had that box wine in the drawer. That's what it was. That's why wine is not the play. Wine be fucking people up. Cause I think when I be hearing a lot, them ladies be on here talking drunk and shit. I think they be on box wine. Just drink liquor. Wine ain't it.
It's a problem if your alcohol comes with a bladder inside a box.
You stupid.
Hey, so I
I
got
fuck with
another
this.
clip of the Polo G stuff. If you guys want.
Let's get into it, gang.
Yeah,
What happened with
that ain't
Polo
about.
G?
Bro, the fucking U.S. Marshals got my. Bro, the fucking U.S. Marshals got my house surrounded. They got my fucking house surrounded, gang. What the fuck? Bro, the fucking U.S. Marshals got my house surrounded. They got my fucking house surrounded, gang. What the fuck?
That nigga nervous.
Is that Polo
Yeah,
G?
that's Polo
You
right
heard
there.
him
Yeah,
say
that's
Oh
again.
yeah,
That's
No,
what
he
I
no,
said.
tripping.
no. That's his
He's
brother. That's
Oh,
spazzing
his
that's his
out.
brother?
yeah. That's his brother.
Hey, yo, hey,
He
hey, hold on, I got distracted. The text I
he
got my bad.
hyperventilating in hell.
Hey, yo, he was panicking because if you've ever had your house surrounded, you feel like that, like they fucking got the house surrounded. That's what
Yeah, beast, you ain't
I
got
mean,
nowhere to.
you ain't got, you looking outside and you looking at all the cops and you just looking around like motherfuckers at your back door, they're at your front door, they're at your side doors. They got the whole motherfuckers and you're just like, they got the whole house surrounded. Like, and you're sitting inside and you're like, they really got my fucking house surrounded. Like, you
Yeah,
really just in shock most of the time. Like honestly,
you gotta address some shit for
Which
yeah,
way do
you
sure.
I
gotta.
go?
Yeah.
Which way do
You
I
know.
go?
No, and you like I can't run. I'm in my house, and they can't come in your house because they gotta breach that bitch if they really wanted to. They can, but they gotta get the warrants, all that shit. It's just a whole different vibe. So that shit different. I ain't gonna lie. That should be.
It sounded like they was on
Oh,
the speaker too, like they was talking on the speaker.
It's again for me. That's what I'm saying. Like, why they keep looking and coming, and they'll never catch them when they out nowhere. It's just like we want to see what's in your house too. So they just always go into a house because all the reports that I saw on Google say search or they arrested at a house. So it's like what they looking for, or are they trying to look for something? Like we ain't got shit shaking, but let's see if we can find something anyway. They ain't pulling nobody chains out for nothing like that, have they?
I got a question. Well, I'm gonna wait till we finish with this because I want to go back to
Fuck
Boosie
that
real
nigga
quick.
Boosie.
Well, it's a good segue. Thank you, Todd. So, what? So let me get this right. Did Boosie say he already filed, or that he was going to file for this money
Oh
he's supposed to be
He
man.
said
getting?
he was going to.
But instead, he's doing interviews and like stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I hear what you getting at. I hear what you getting at.
I really, and y'all know I am part of the Boosie fan club or whatnot. However, I definitely think he's spinning because now that I'm looking back, Boosie has been threatening to sue them for years, not just recently, right? And I don't see any lawsuits. at a federal level, and I would, in my opinion, say it would have to be a federal civil case because he would have to sue Empire, he would have to sue Young Blue. It will be multiple people on it. And I don't see none of that. Now I did go back because I remember he posted some documents, right? So I did go back. July 5th, he posted a piece of a document, right? That looks like a lawsuit and it has a case number, but it's not a federal case number. So my question is, because it's not a Fed document, does anybody know where it would have been filed? Because they have multiple people on here. They have Empire, which is a California corporation. Vandross Music, that's Mississippi. Then you have Warner Music, that's Delaware. So I don't see this not being. This should have been a federal civil
It
case.
doesn't sound like it was filed like criminally the way that, if it's not coming up in
No, it's
those
a
regards.
civil because on the
Right.
paper
So it
it
wasn't
says a
fraud.
civil.
Okay, okay.
So
But
my
those
question now,
documents don't
because it
come
has
out
a case number.
until they actually file, though, right? You can have like a pre-document till like halfway
With
through,
a
if you're
case
ready
number
to
though,
show. Okay,
because
yeah.
Boosie posted a case number. I'm a PTR. I'm
That's
very intrigued
so.
See, the
because
That's
math
what
is
I'm saying. I
mathing.
thought it was if it was something real, it would have. I would have sat back quiet and collected my check,
It would
especially if
have
it was
been
from Empire,
fraud, but it's not
especially if it was
fraud.
from a couple of different people. You know what I mean? You said what?
No, that's what I was saying. It would have been fraud if it was a forgery. That's fraud. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
he would have
and
been in the feds.
that's enough to get the case turned. To win that shit. So if you don't like, why he keep playing games? Why you just keep coming out and saying stuff instead of actually making the legal moves to make that shit happen?
Because if he win a civil case and his name was forged, the forger person going to the feds. I mean, there's no way around that. You can't say I don't want to press charges. If he wins a civil case, sweetheart, somebody forged something, and that is they going to the feds.
but this is a situation. I'm not even talking about a
Ain't nobody
criminal case
for
at
that
all.
rubber stamp nigga finesse this goof ass.
He posted a civil lawsuit against multiple people in multiple states, right? But it's not
Mickey, let
filed
me ask you a quick
in a
question.
federal civil
It's a quick
court.
question before I go. Look, if you know it was wrong, you could prove forgery. Why you gotta sue a nigga to get the money they did wrong? Obviously, y'all gonna go to a deposition and y'all gonna squash this shit, right?
They could. Oh, he said Mickey.
All right, nigga stunting. Nigga finesse this goof ass.